Howdy folks. Well, it's been a little bit since you guys have seen this truck, so just figured a video was due to kind of go through everything that's been done to this truck in the past couple of years and update everyone. So let's jump right into this. Go ahead and start with the motor. So go ahead and pop the hood a minute here. Truck's a little bit dirty right now, I apologize. Haven't really had time to do a deep clean wax on it. All right, here we are. So 2 years ago now, I tore this down and I did new injectors in it. At that time I also did ARP head studs. I did 45 over injectors from Lincoln Diesel. I did new intercooler pipes. I did the 64 millimeter super core from Lincoln Diesel. I did the Lincoln Diesel cold air intake. I put a Fleece Performance CP3K injection pump on it. Let's see, what else did I do? Trying to remember now here. Did new high pressure lines, new low pressure fuel lines. I ported my rails. I think I already mentioned the ARP head studs. Other than that, a few things here and there as I was taking it apart. Of course, the upgraded head gaskets. Obviously, a little more paint than probably should have done, but so far everything's held up on it, and it's turned out to hold its color and look pretty good. I did have a couple different tunings done on this truck. I started actually with PPEI, and they had a hard time tuning this. I don't know if it was because of that CP3K, which is actually an LBZ, a modified LBZ pump. So there's some tuning that has to happen to make it talk right with the LB7. Ended up going with Starlight, who got this tuning corrected to the point where the truck runs good. Jumping in on the inside here, I've got a few different gauges here, kind of fighting the sunlight. I've got a differential temperature. I'm not sure why I put that there, but I did. Down here I got my DSP5 switch. I actually have an issue with my air conditioning, and I ended up just putting a toggle in here for my clutch, which I kind of like it that way actually, because if I'm getting on it or whatever, I'll just disengage the air conditioning. I do have train horns on this, so this engages my compressor. Then there's an inverter here, and I can kick that on. I got the max tow pillar gauges. I got fuel pressure, exhaust temp, and boost. And coming back around the back here, I've got the Fast 150 fuel system. I've got it tucked kind of up there, so you really can't see it as you come back here. Some aftermarket AM USA headlights, taillights. Got this crazy drop hitch that seems to work out pretty good. And then the Mag High-Tech rear diff. And got it's a 4-inch exhaust, and I believe that's a 6-inch tip. I'm not sure. I put that on when I first got the truck. So yeah, like I say, it's been set up like this for a couple years now, and I don't put a whole lot of miles on this truck. I park it in the winter and just drive it in the summer. But so far, it's the way I have it set up, I'm pretty happy with, and I'll keep it the way it is for now. The way I've got the motor set up, I think I can get away with a little more horsepower out of it. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to put another transmission in it. At this point in time, I don't plan on doing that until this transmission goes out. Then we might go ahead and put another transmission in there and turn things up a bit. But let's go ahead and take it for a ride. And jumping in on the inside here, when I click the ignition, you're going to hear the fast come on. One of the issues I had with this tuning is I had to drop down my fast fuel pump to run at about 7 psi. I was getting a little bit of surging. It was kind of kicking back on the fuel pressure regulator. So that was another tuning bug we had to work out. Looking back, I probably wouldn't have gone with the CP3K. It just seemed like there was a lot of my tuning issues happened from using that pump. And at the time when I bought that, there wasn't a whole lot available. I bought that quite a few years ago now, and it was sitting on the shelf. But I probably would have gone with like the 10 millimeter now, and possibly would do that in the future if I ever decide to change things. But we'll go ahead and fire the ignition here. You can hear that. Gauges rotate. Yeah, we're running about 9 psi. Go ahead and fire it up. And we come down to about 7.6. Kind of holding around 7. One of the things I did do on this truck, which was pretty cool, but put this rear view camera in it. It's actually tied into the bezel for the tailgate handle, and that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take it for a spin. The turbo's pretty sounds pretty good on this truck for just being a super core. Having that LDS intake on it really helps things out, and then of course the oversized intake horn. As far as driving it, I typically drive in tune 3, which is my toe tune. I have a lot of good throttle response in that. Pretty much stays in toe tune unless I'm doing anything crazy. I might kick her up to 5, but typically even if I'm racing or doing something crazy, I'm usually in 3, just because I really like the throttle response, and they kind of set me up with a touchier pedal in tune 3, and I just like the way it shifts through the gears and stuff. There's a lot of turbo noise just even barely getting into it. I don't know how good my phone's gonna pick it up, but go ahead and lay into her a little bit on this turn here and see what we can make happen here. Like I say, that was in toe tune, so that was not full throttle. The roads are a little hairy there, but as you can see, it lights up pretty good. Go ahead and roll into it here again. We'll make a turn here and go ahead and do a level 5 hard pull. Again, I'm not going to go full throttle because I have limped this transmission a couple times and not looking like I want to put one in right now. So go ahead and lay into it here. Yeah, so I think some traction bars are due as well here, but so there you have it. Nothing too crazy, not a huge powerhouse or anything, but does what I need it to do. It's clean. Like I say, I think the next thing to do is probably do a built transmission and then see what else we can get out of her. So thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comment section, and I'll try and answer everything the best I can. Again, like I say, I did this in spring of 2019, so it's been a couple years now. Had a few bugs to work out of it, but don't have too many complaints, and just keep driving it, see what happens. Thanks for watching. You guys didn't think I was going to leave you hanging without tooting the horn, did you? Shoot, all right, hold on. The way I got this set up actually is got my compressor tucked up underneath here. How about this little bracket that comes out the back of the receiver? And climb back here, you can actually see my pressure gauge and all that tucked back up in there. Back here, you can't even see it. That's all I got for you guys. Have a good night.